Hashtag Part 2, Pure Narration. $847. Every single month. Gone. And most of it is doing one thing, moving data from one app to another. I'm going to show you how to kill that bill with a single open source tool that costs $6 a month to run. Let's run the actual audit. Here's the stack I see most solopreneurs and small agency owners running. Zapier Team Plan, $449 a month for 50,000 tasks. Make.com on a business tier, somewhere between $60 and $120 depending on your operation count. Airtable Pro, $24 per seat, and most teams have at least 3 seats. That's $72. ActiveCampaign or a comparable email automation tool, another $79 to $149. Some kind of AI automation layer, Bardeen, Relay, or a custom GPT wrapper, another $99. Add it up and you're sitting right around $847. And here's what stings, none of these tools actually store your data permanently, build your product, or serve your customers. They are middleware. They are the pipes. You are paying nearly $1,000 a month for plumbing. And the worst part? Most of that Zapier bill is task overages. Because Zapier charges per task, not per workflow. Every step and every automation counts. You build a 5-step app that runs 10,000 times a month, that's 50,000 tasks. You just hit your plan ceiling. On N8N self-hosted, that same workflow runs unlimited times. 0 overage fees. Forever. N8N is a workflow automation platform. Think Zapier or Make.com, but open source, self-hostable, and with no per-task pricing. You build workflows on a visual canvas. Each node is an action, trigger an email, pull data from a CRM, run a JavaScript function, call an AI model. You connect the nodes. You run the workflow. That's it. It has over 47,000 GitHub stars. That is not a hobby project. That is a platform with a massive developer community, constant updates, and 400+ native integrations covering every major CRM, email tool, database, payment processor, and AI model on the market. It raised a $12 million Series A in 2021. It is not going anywhere. Let's go tool by tool. Zapier first. If you are using Zapier for standard workflow automation, trigger on form submit, send an email, update a spreadsheet, notify a Slack channel, N8N replaces it completely. 100%. The workflows are more powerful in N8N because you can add conditional logic, loops, and custom code inside the same canvas without upgrading to a higher tier. You get the full feature set from day one. No artificial limits gating the functionality you actually need. Make.com, same story, but the pricing structure is even more punishing. Make charges per operation, not per workflow execution. A 3-step workflow triggered 10,000 times per month burns 30,000 operations. On N8N self-hosted, that number is irrelevant. You run it 1,000,000 times, the bill does not move. That is not a marginal improvement. That is a structural difference in how the tool is designed and who it is designed to benefit. Airtable is where it gets more nuanced. N8N is not a database. It does not replace Airtable's spreadsheet UI on its own. But here's the move, pair N8N with a free or near-free database like Supabase or a self-hosted PostgreSQL instance, and you replicate 90% of what most small teams use Airtable for. The automations you were running inside Airtable move to N8N. The data lives in a real database you control. You are not locked into